It's the Bustas, bitch.
What's up, guys? It's the Bustas. We hope you're having a dope ass day. As usual, I'm Ramosity.
Wolo.
I'm Hero.
Alright.
Huh? Alright then.
What?
I have a question for all you guys out there. Are they here? Today's subject is aliens.
Yours looks more like that Nazi.
We're going to be exploring the subject of aliens today.
Yes. Are aliens here? What do you guys think? Or have they been here?
They're not here. I think this place is way too big for them to like care for us anyway. Like if they do see us, I think we'll die before they get here. Like I think they probably saw us like a couple hundred years ago, and now they made an expedition to get here, and it'll be like another 200 years before they get here.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, oh hey guys, we're the aliens, you know.
Yeah, I definitely feel like they've been here just because of ancient astronaut.
Well, no,
stuff.
actually, isn't it like fact now? Like, wasn't there like like evidence now, like actual FBI evidence, where they had to like declassify something?
Oh, the CIA BS stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I know the Pentagon released a bunch of stuff on UFOs.
Yeah, because it's like
Good
every
footage.
75 years, anything that was classified gets automatically declassified.
Yeah.
I knew it.
Yeah, so I think it is actual evidence that they are here.
Yeah.
Oh, I just got debunked. Fuck me.
Yeah, my big thing is like when I watch the stuff on like ancient aliens, like we got straight up astronauts carved into stuff.
Right.
Thousands and thousands of
they
years
find
ago.
all kinds of caves
Yeah.
and shit of like people looking at a disc-shaped object in the sky.
Yep.
Yeah, like
you
it
know,
had to be. Maybe they're not here right now.
They might not be here right now, but yeah, they.
And if they are here right now, you know, we wouldn't know. They're advanced. They could
don't
look just
think
like
they-
us.
Yeah.
I don't know, like if they're so advanced like that, I feel like it'd be like us going to a petting zoo. It's like, yo, this is a zoo. It's like, yeah, but we gotta go, and it's like,
Well, what if
cool.
We,
And then you like pet the goat for a minute, and you're like, okay.
but what if we are a biome?
That's what I'm thinking. Like, yeah,
We
like,
are the zoo that.
like if we're like, you know, like we're some dude, we're some aliens, just like fucking, like he just like has us on his like celestial shelf.
Oh yeah, like Men in Black, where we're the marble on the shelf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we're just some terrarium, like we're some alien dude's ant farm.
Yeah.
Ah!
I'm.
Alien info.
You've been hit by a smooth criminal.
So many people will comment that was actually Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
No, dude.
But I seen something that made me think. Like, they say that we've probably been around for only 200,000 years, like humans, like actual humankind. Yeah. But they say that with aliens, they could be 800,000 years ahead of us. So if they didn't want us to not know they were here, it's that easy. They're 800,000
Yeah,
years
but if they were that far
more
ahead of
civilized.
us, right? Well, that's just like the whole thing. Like,
Well,
they'd
we're not the
either
start
be
of the
like,
universe, you know.
Oh yeah, yeah.
like they'd be so like advanced that they'd either like just like I ain't gonna fuck with
Right.
those guys anymore,
We might not be at that level.
or they
Their level.
would like just
Their
fucking
power
control us already.
They might have disowned us.
I don't see why they would go like behind enemy lines and like try and control us like that. If they're gonna control us, I feel like
Yeah,
it'd
if
just be
they're
like a,
sophisticated
like a
enough
full-on-
to like.
yeah. I think it'd just be like a full on, hey, we own this Earth now, and we're like, no, you don't, and they blow up China.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Well,
And then we're
that's
like, okay, yeah.
Well, yeah, it's like that one song you showed me, the Impress Your Creator song.
Yeah.
The song is like goes on about how the aliens show up on a normal day, so you got 10 years to
Yeah, it's
get
like
shit right, and
gods
we'll
or
come back. And then the song is about instead of humans actually like de-polluting and everything, they just put all resources into weaponry,
Mm.
and when they come back, we just get in a big ass war with them because it's like, no, fuck you, you
But
don't
that's
tell
what
us what to do.
Because the song was like about like our gods like our true gods showing up, and we're
Mhm.
like, hey, you're destroying Earth, fix this shit, whatever. Or like you
And
got
then
a
we're just like,
decade
we'll take
before-
you down with us.
Yeah, and then we were like, all right, and then for the decade we like build weapons and shit. To
Like
blow
one of
them
the
up.
lyrics is like, we ran the numbers, or ran the simulations, crunched the numbers,
Yeah.
you'll lose
Yeah, you'll
2/3,
take-
and we'll, or
Yeah, you take 1/5, we'll take 2/3. You give
yeah,
the shit or something.
yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Shit, they would decimate us.
Yeah.
What?
I
Now if
don't
they
know.
gave us 10 years, we get 10 years to fucking prep.
If they,
See,
if
like, I
they
don't know. I
gave-
don't think we're, like,
if
useless,
They, if
you
they
know?
gave us
No,
10
yeah.
years and a piece of their technology to study, then yeah, we'd probably have a chance.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, if they're
But
coming,
Yeah,
like,
that's like how, like, that's how, like, you know, I was gonna
They're-
start
if-
saying, like, vaccinations.
If they were like straight up like, we're gonna
well,
make,
no, that's like
we're
how the
gonna make
vaccinations
this
work.
fair.
You know, it's like you put something in your body, like a little bit of the thing in your body, so your body can build up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now,
they-
like if an
they're
alien
poison.
shows up and starts attacking, we're like, but it's like XCOM. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if they just leave a big piece of their alien technology, and then we create plasma weapons. That
it would level
Yeah.
the game for sure.
Yeah, level the game.
Yeah, like if they like if they like dropped down now and started attacking, yeah.
Yeah, see that's what I was thinking.
Or
If
if they like showed us like a little bit of what they can do. It was
Yeah.
like you got 10 years. I think we could pull something.
Okay, yeah.
together.
In that scenario, yes. I was just thinking they come down and immediately start attacking us with their space age.
Oh,
Way
Yeah, but,
in
like,
there.
I just-
We'll start having
I-
like diamond.
But I don't know
bullets.
how like space age is. You know what I mean? It's like obviously, I mean, we're so like built into like the weird future like media stuff. You know what I mean? It's like okay, laser weapons and like atom like neuron like bombs and shit that can eviscerate half a planet and stuff.
Mhm.
But it's like, is that stuff like capable of even being made like big old glassy?
I mean, when
in Halo or something, the
when
Covenant
you see
create
like the
glassy
UFO
lasers.
videos, like they'll have an object going at like Mach 7, stop, go.
Yeah.
If humans did that, we'd spaghettify right as soon
Yeah,
as
if that's
we hit
real,
that.
we're donezo.
So like what I'm saying is if they're coming from another galaxy far away and they actually can make it here, they got some shit.
Because there's like
Right.
the
Well, yeah, that's if
aircraft
they're
pilot.
able to do turns like that, like
Yeah.
their cabin would have to be pressurized to a certain way to where they're not affected by the outside.
Yeah,
traffic.
they don't got no G's on their body when they
Yeah.
make those turns. Yeah.
Dude, if they're that scientific enough where they can, dude, they got weapons that could change our DNA and all.
Well, they don't
kinds
even
of
need
shit.
weapons. They're just like boom, boom,
Like,
boom, and then we're
They
done.
would
Well,
shoot
that-
something.
yeah,
Mach
They
20.
would rearrange our body.
They
to
could
a
have one
certain-
alien sit on top of the UFO with a rock and be like, bam,
Yeah.
smack one of us, and then just
Yeah.
get away.
Shit,
You
they,
know?
I mean,
they
they
could
could
like
just
Mach
do, like,
34 over the
genocide
planet
roads,
and just
Yeah.
spaghettify everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, all right, here's like 400 pills shaped like spaceships. They just like go on the roads and start flying through cars.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they just like make a big line formation and then just start dropping bombs. Like,
Or it'd be like that scene in Independence Day where it's over the Empire
Oh,
State
yeah.
yeah.
Building. Boom! Just decimation.
Everyone's like, yeah.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure that science, if they came, we're fucked.
I think we'd be able to take something. You know,
If
from
they
it.
gave,
They're
if
not
they
like,
gave us prep time.
yeah. Well, even like I don't think that like future is so far like above that they can like just withstand a nuclear, you know.
I mean, I don't
Just
know.
launch
they're-
a nuclear rocket,
but look at
rocket
what
to like their
happened-
protocol. That's media though. We're looking at this like
Look,
it's media.
look at what
Like a
happened in
mothership from
California, the
insurrection.
Battle of Los Angeles. Are you guys well versed in that? A UFO came down. It's super documented.
Is it what they made the movie Battle for Los Angeles? Like
I'm not-
based it sort of on?
Maybe.
Because all that was just some like action movie about aliens invading.
Yeah, they may have based it off of it, but a UFO actually came down, and our military unleashed like for 7 minutes on this UFO,
Oh, the Roswell
and
shit?
then it just.
Yeah, the
disappeared.
Roswell, New Mexico
But for 7
shit.
minutes of us firing heavy artillery, 50 cals, everything we had at a time,
Yeah, like
it just absorbed it, left.
yeah. And then when people like asked about it, they were like, "Oh, it's a training simulation."
Yeah,
It's like really, like every single gun was firing.
yeah, that's nuts. Or the
I've never
Arizona
seen
thing.
that. I want to see that.
Yeah, look it up, dude.
Yeah,
Battle of Los Angeles.
Roswell, New Mexico.
Roswell, New Mexico.
Oh, I thought it was Battle. Which one is it?
The one I heard about was Roswell. That's like the main.
Is it Los Angeles?
Yeah, the one I'm talking about is Battle of Los Angeles. Literally,
So
like,
it happened twice.
oh, it's probably happened more than that.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's just what we got super
Yeah.
documented.
Dude, that,
Super documented, so it's super real and official. When did this come out?
Oh, this was like in the don't quote me, but it was like 60s.
I'm so
Yeah,
confused
that's-
on how this is not.
I
a super
think
eventful
this
thing.
one happened after the Roswell thing.
Because the Roswell thing happened in the 60s. That's like where the whole
So
Area
why
51.
is this like not common knowledge? Where
I mean,
everyone's like, hey,
It
so
is.
this is horrible.
It is. If you look into aliens and UFOs, you can definitely find the Battle of Los Angeles.
Well, yeah, but like the aliens and UFO stuff, that's also a bunch of conspiracy and misinformation. That's why I'm like confused on how it's like not a verse like thing where it's like everyone's like freaking out about it. Because I feel like humans should be freaking the fuck out if we just even if they say it's a training simulation.
Yeah.
Like I get it. There's like some people who are like super
Well,
hard
that's-
skeptical on everything.
That's
right?
probably the government like saying like, oh, and at the time that it was just a training scenario.
I mean, look at the Roswell thing. They
All right, but what about
literally-
now that there is CIA declassified information that aliens are
Well,
real?
now everything's gonna eventually start coming out.
Yeah, it's more and more and more. But look at Roswell. Oh, they actually put out in a newspaper, we found a flying metal saucer, blah, blah. The next day, they recanted that story, and it's like, this was a weather balloon. Like, it's just one of those things that they don't want you to know, but
Yeah, but it's
eventually
like
you're going to
journalism
figure out.
to me.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah, but our journalism is shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like, okay, aliens. Hurry up, put down aliens before we get actual information, so everyone's freaking out.
Right.
And then okay, then
But,
it's
but,
actually.
see, but that's the weird thing is why would a whole entire base shoot up at
Yeah.
one point in the sky?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's like
I'm not saying it's not real.
I'm not
Yeah.
military.
I want to make
or
it clear.
nothing.
I'm not
Especially
saying
at an
anyone's wrong
object.
here.
Yeah, like I'm not
I haven't
military.
seen
I
any
don't
of
know what they do
That's
for
why I'm just like
training
speculating.
simulations and
Because
stuff.
I gotta look it up now after this.
but
It's
I,
like I'm super interested. Is
I
this shit's
have-
real? I'm gonna
Yeah.
be pissing my pants.
Dude,
'Cause
but
I haven't
doubt
seen. I
that.
haven't seen it either, so I'm looking it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to.
yeah, we gotta
Yeah.
look it up. Because like,
Yeah.
holy shit. Because that's like fucking terrifying to me. Because like my assumption was that most of our like, oh, aliens are just so far beyond our like level type of thing
Mm-hmm.
that there's no way that anything we shoot at them would affect them. Was just like basic media, like a genre of a
Yeah, like
movie,
propaganda.
movies and shit. Like the basic shit where it's like, oh, horror alien shit. Because that's like the 50s was all about aliens, but it was also an innuendo of like communism or some shit. You know what I mean? Like that type of stuff. But like, so like, I just was under the assumption that that type of future age, I don't even think exists. You know what I mean? We can't even stop light from moving. Like we can't. I mean, we finally just now figured out how to like actually see light reflecting off of something at like supersonic far beyond what we can actually record and shit. I didn't think that future age was like electronic fields that could deflect 50 cal rifles.
Yeah.
So like I never thought aliens.
But what if it wasn't? What if just their metal is that tough?
Yeah.
Like, what if they're playing that their metal is just more dense, like
Which
straight
they-
up adamantium
right.
and shit?
It
Right.
could
And
be.
shoot a normal bullet at it, it's not going to go through. It's not near as dense.
I think what happened was in that instance that you're talking about, they came out and they're like, I want to see what these guys are about.
Yeah, see what they got.
And then, boom, they started firing everything at them. They're like, oh shit.
Now,
Like,
the story.
Like, what- that's what it was like. It was like, okay, we're gonna send Ted in there because he's touched. So he's gonna be the decoy, and we're gonna see what the civilization has. And Ted's all like, "Oh, hey there, guys, we talk peacefully," and we're just like, ooh, okay, we'll be back. Like, we gotta go
They
prepare.
were like, man, they might got something. They might got something.
This was like a square mile of humans, and this planet is this big. If they all can do that,
Yeah.
that might be a problem.
Yeah.
Come together. Right. So like what I was gonna bring up before we started talking about the Roswell and like Los Angeles thing was that recorded like a Air Force pilot who ran into like the pill-shaped ship. If you guys
Yeah.
heard
Oh,
about that?
yeah.
But he was spiraling with it
Mhm.
because it was an unknown flying object, whatever the fuck. And then like after like kind of chasing it for a little bit, it like stopped and then just like booped out of
Yeah.
like the planet and shit.
Right, but that's like one of those things like you hear about the UFO stories, and they're always like it flies around, then poof, disappears. Basically, just whoop.
Mhm.
So it's like one of those things. Like, is that just like a clever way to just kind of always tie it all up? So
Right, that's like
people keep
I'm
from
skeptical. I'm
asking
always
you
really
about
bad at being skeptical.
what happened
about
then,
stuff.
and it's like, it disappeared.
You know,
Or is it they're just
The thing that makes me
badass?
less skeptical is if you look into how many galaxies upon galaxies upon galaxies are actually in outer space.
Well, I believe aliens exist. Like,
Yeah, they're
hands down.
definitely out there.
Yeah,
The
there's
universe
Now-
is too big for
Other
us.
forms of life.
Now,
Yeah.
yes, a lot of it could have been propaganda, like the Battle of Los Angeles. It did happen, but it could have been our very best technology, and we staged it to cause that. Like that shit happens.
I do think
Yeah.
that like that shit's out there that we have something that's like, I mean, was it? I thought we just like came out with like a new ship that or like a new like airplane.
Well, I know that
Like,
they've been
super-
reverse.
we probably.
I know they've been trying to reverse engineer UFOs that's crashed, but who really knows? We don't even know. It's just speculation.
Right, and people say UFOs, and it's probably just prototype ass shit. You know?
What if we're looking at alien technology wrong? What if like
Right.
instead of it being Mach speed, what if it's dimension jumping?
Oh, I was going.
You know what I mean?
I just watched a documentary. This guy named Bob Lazar. He used to work in Area 51.
He outed a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, like he said something about this certain element was real, and everyone's like, that element don't exist. And then a couple years later, the government's like, hey, this element exists. So it kind of showed that he was.
So like his like.
But the thing is, like how they move in
Is
their
he in prison
directions.
now?
Not yet.
He's-
And he's always running though. He's always running.
Yeah, he's never.
But I will say, what he was explaining about UFOs is they don't use like a propulsion type system.
Right.
They use an antimatter, like it bends space to their will to be able to go through.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Like how they talk about
that's
wormholes.
like proof
how
the whole like space and time.
That's
thing
what I'm
is
saying.
connected.
Like instead of being Mach speed, what if it's like they're jumping dimensions?
Right.
They've learned how to control black holes and stuff.
Right.
I mean, it makes sense how they don't spaghetti fly inside their whip if they're literally just using space and bending and not thrusting. You know.
Right.
God, that'd be something. I mean, I
Yeah,
I
it's
really
like
want
the
to
way
see what's
wormholes
inside
are
of it.
explained.
Yeah, it's almost
It's
like
like
the
you're
portal
right
gun.
here, but like it would have to like turn and then hook into like that for you to go through the wormhole
But what if they use like a
because
portal?
it's such a
Like-
huge thing. So like, what if like to them it just feels like they're going upside down and boom, they're somewhere else.
Yeah.
Just like we know it looks like they're just like whoop out of existence, but when they're just like
Yeah, they actually go into the wormhole.
yeah.
What if they're shooting like a portal gun? You know, portal the game.
Yeah.
And poof, poof, and then they're just like way up.
Well,
there.
we've created.
Well, that's the wormhole thing.
Yeah,
is
it's
Yeah.
bending
the
time
bending,
in to,
yeah.
to go.
Well, see, like we have created like a black hole before, like humans.
Yeah,
It
they're still
lasted-
doing it.
Yeah,
the Hadron Collider.
Yeah, and it like creates a black hole that lasts like not even like nanoseconds.
Yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
you know. So it's like, what if they just do that but bigger?
Man, I'm scared of that. As soon as I found out that we actually make black
Yeah,
holes,
that's
I'm like,
crazy to me.
I'm
that,
like, one time, Earth
Yeah.
gets sucked in.
Well, it's
Yeah,
like, it's the only
exactly.
thing that's
That's-
not keeping it sustained is just the amount of mass in it. You know.
That's just.
If we just like throw like a quarter in there, I bet. Probably.
That's one of those things that's not like, oh, we fucked up, we gotta restart it. It's like, oh, we fucked up. We didn't know it existed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, oh hey, there's like my vision's like tunnel vision.
There's no coming back from that
Like,
shit.
how trippy would it be if, like, all of a sudden we're like sitting here, and then over at the collider, that happens. They're like, ah! And then like we're all like, what? Like it just like flashes, electricity goes off. We're like, what the hell? And we look out, and the sky is like green, and we're just like somehow just surviving.
It'd be like Goku,
next
like
to
instant
another star.
transmission, or
Like
Earth
we
or-
like
like,
Like
pop
we just
in-
end up on like another end of like
Yeah.
3 galaxies away.
we like pop in on this.
That's
We pop,
fucking scary,
yeah,
dude.
We pop
And
in
then
on
we look
this
up, and there's
planet.
like 3 suns.
yeah, dude.
we
die.
we pop in on this planet and like there's like an alien looking at us like.
Yeah, like we crash into like another alien's planet. Like we see like their planet like obnoxiously close to ours.
Yeah.
That's some scary type shit right there.
That totally like destroy
Like
Earth.
he's just
Like-
like,
like
he's
what's
like
that?
farming, and
Oh,
he like
dude.
looks over. He's like,
And just sees Earth.
like you.
It's
feel
like so close though. Like you look up and you were both like just like connecting eyes.
Dude, you about to get invaded.
So let's talk about something else. I think this stuff is crazy, right? Like the government knows what they're doing. They're not hiding anything from us.
He's right. He's right.
He just lost his hat for a second.
Yeah.
Oh, and then he says that shit.
Yeah, I swear.
Somebody check the tornado shit.
It's like here, hold a sec. I brought a note.
He's
I'm
a
like,
robot.
stop talking about this. Oh shit! Now I'm kind of creepy.
Start throwing soda and coffee on him. Like,
Where's the
I
wire?
was supposed to- he like just starts clicking a pin, and then like
It's
someone
like
watches
Morse code?
it. Yeah, it's Morse code.
It's like, oh, that's funny.
So
Hey, I got my
secretive.
open.
It's so secretive he doesn't even realize he's doing it.
yeah, he's like,
Yeah, like I'm like perfectly normal and shit, but there's like a subconscious. I'm like.
I've been caught.
Yeah.
He's like, I've
Then
been
we hear the
caught.
living room door.
Tear gas just fills up the room.
What were you saying?
Get
Trevor?
down! Get down!
It's like post it, post it.
What were you saying, Trevor?
I said that you're like doing Morse code and you're like, I've been caught. My cover is blown. Need extraction.
The roof just like blows up, and SWAT team drops down, grabs seat, takes off.
The chicken is burnt. I repeat, the chicken is burnt. Like, oh crap, let's go.
Shake patty. Sugar Patty.
You like have that dude who's like my neighbor across the street who's like just got his water hose out and he's like shit. And then all of a
It's
sudden he
always,
just
like,
turns the
creepy
water
on me,
off, goes into his garage, comes back out, and he's in his like special ops uniform. And
Yeah,
he
dude.
runs up, jumps over my roof, and like
Oh shit.
jumps through the window. It's like,
Yeah, just like crazy. Like, yeah, we're like here
Karate
parkour
kicks me
stuff.
for no reason.
We're like,
Just to show
we're
his
like, what is
skills.
that? We're like to move the curtain or some shit. Like he's like standing on your window.
Oh shit.
yeah, and we're like,
Like
We don't want
recording the whole
problems.
That's like
conversation.
that's always something that freaked me the fuck out was like sleeper agent shit.
Oh yeah.
Like my favorite like Call of Duty. Like Call of Duty itself, like never actually played for stories and shit. The Black Ops stuff always like focuses me thinking about that
Yeah,
sleeper
what are
agent
the
shit.
numbers?
Like the numbers and
The
shit.
numbers!
Like that, like yeah, that might be like a over, but like just thinking of someone being like, "Hey, dude, want some Dr. Pepper Zero?"
and they're like, they're like, what are you talking, Dr. Pepper Zero? And he's like, just a whole nother person.
Yeah, and he's like, what's my mission?
Oh,
mission
shit.
objective? What's the parameters or the parameters?
Like, how crazy would it be if you're just like sitting in like, a store or a mall,
Yeah.
and you're just like Alpha Ranger Tango 9 Beta
Yeah.
37, and then like you see some dude like,
Yeah.
and then like just start like laying waste to people.
Or like, what if it was like something simple, you know? Yeah. Like I always thought, like it'd be. What if it was like something like not like noticeable either, you know? Like what if it just like comes off like someone comes in and be like, oh, lovely weather we're having, right? And like Trev, like when we're all having a conversation, Trev just stops talking for a sec, and then like we realize we're like, Trev, you okay? And then you like, boom, a knife in your throat. I'm like, run, fucking Trev! Cause like that's what I think it'd be more like. I don't think we'd be like,
And then you hear,
like reboot or something.
you hear, target down.
Yeah, it'd be like us, like just like quietly turning into the sleeper.
Yeah, I mean that shit is scary because you don't know. I mean, everything we know about technology is usually like 30 to 40 years behind.
Yeah.
So like, imagine what we do really. Like we know that we have F-35s that go Mach whatever. We know that we have technology that bends light to makes us almost invisible. Like
Yeah.
that's what we know about.
There's a guy who
What do
was
we
like,
not know
all
about?
over the internet because he made like an invisibility shield.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like a panel with two things behind it, and he can sit it down and sit
Yeah.
behind it, gone.
Yeah, and that's what we know about. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like they talk. I seen something about the government actually has these heart attack guns, and they're going to use them for like crazy riot control. Like literally, they can just be like, you have a heart attack right there,
Yeah, that's
and
so
it's all
probably
done.
easy to
It's
do.
all done through sound
Well, that's
waves.
what I thought was like the crazy thing. Well, I mean, I always knew that
And
technology.
that's what we know
Arabs.
about.
Right.
What we
I think
don't
it's
know
called
about.
the Arabs, I think is what it's called. Or there's the audio devices that. What?
I ain't getting into this.
It's not that. What is it called? It's the audio device. You guys know that you fucking started this.
I'm.
You know what I'm talking about, though, right?
I-
Like what they used to stop the rioting was just the silent audio devices that caused like nausea and shit.
Oh yeah. I don't know what they're called, but yeah, they do the same
They
thing.
were like-
sound waves, and it makes you sick and
Yeah.
heat up, and I've seen that.
I don't remember what it's called.
Like, what if
I
they.
gotta look it up so I don't.
Yeah,
say
yeah, look it up.
Fuck the government.
Look it up, and we're
It's
putting
not-
it right here.
Because it's not the Arabs.
Yeah. No, god damn it, not that.
That's what you said!
I
You said Arab.
Yeah, that's why we
No! I swear to God.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
Hashtag probably won't get sponsored.
But. Oh, shit's wild, dude.
But dude, imagine that.
But.
Fuck the government.
Yeah.
I don't know. I honestly, I think I'm leaning towards that it's all just sci-fi. Like,
Yeah.
maybe we're just not nowhere near what we think we are.
Like, are you like technology wise or what?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, there's no telling, man. But I think we're hiding a lot more than what we.
No,
We know
I think we're a lot more advanced than we think.
Right, but why would we hide it?
Because they don't want people to know what we do.
Like, let's say if they like.
LRAD. I was close.
Hey,
That sounds nothing like Arab.
It's the Rab.
they both have rab.
It's LRAD. Okay. The long range audio device, I think is what it's called, or something like that. Okay.
I think
I'm not racist.
Smell with the.
Yeah, that's something a racist guy would say.
God damn it! I swear I thought that was the fucking the thing, the acronym, whatever.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Dude, I wonder if we got guns like.
Next episode's just Heroes Not Here.
He started.
Hey, we gotta do guys.
3-man podcast.
Yeah, the 3-man podcast.
His tinfoil hat fell off and shit started to get weird.
Started talking Arabs and everything.
He's now
Oh,
in
shit.
Alcatraz.
I don't know where he went. He kind of disappeared on us.
But I wonder if we have guns like off of Fallout 4. The radiation guns.
Right. Oh, I'm sure.
Oh, probably. Well, I don't know.
figured that'd be easy
Can we
for 'em,
direct a
guys.
laser for it? Like, I feel like that's just too dangerous to like have a
Yeah,
emit because it's
yeah.
like, all right, whoever uses it is probably gonna have cancer in 20 years.
Yeah. That's
Well,
what
well-
I'm saying. Like, did they find a way to
unless they got
weaponize
a suit that protects you from that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, I was
radiation
about to say,
suit.
if,
Yeah,
if
there
you're
is
going to make
radiation
like a
suits.
radiation gun, wouldn't it be like something you wouldn't have to be close to? Like put on like a little robot. have
Yeah,
it-
at least like maybe it's like a
And
drone
then the
thing
thing
that
comes
just like
out.
emits radiation. It's like, all right, open up the plutonium
Oh,
canister.
We do got drones, that's for sure.
Jesus Christ, that would. God, that's just like. That's evil.
Radiation.
Just
scares
sending
the
a
shit out
drone
of me,
just like showering radiation over people.
though.
And then people think it's just some guy with his fucking drone.
Or it's the new COVID. They're like, man, we are getting fucking sick as fuck. Oh, we got a new strain of COVID, but it's really just radiation from.
Yeah, it's just a
Actually,
radiation.
I'm.
Wait, I'm growing like a few ears on my hand.
I just got not comfortable. I don't want to overstep my boundary. U.S. government.
Disclaimer: we are not professionals in this field.
We
yeah,
just
you should
talk.
not. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
do
should not listen to or take what we say to heart.
Our opinions are just that. Our opinions, right?
We're a bunch of bustas. That's what we're
If
called,
the
bustas.
government comes after him, I don't know.
Yeah. Will I be here or will I not next episode? Find out next time.
Yeah, find out next
On the
time.
next episode of The Bustas.
Yeah.
all that shit's wild, bro.
I'm definitely locking my doors now.
The Bustas
But
get
if we
busted.
had,
I'm gonna get like bars on my windows.
if we had like crazy technology like that, why wouldn't we use it?
Maybe
No,
Because
I mean,
I feel like we would like. I don't know. I feel like we would at least use it against like other countries. You know?
Yeah. That's
Yeah, like
Yeah.
even if it's not.
like, you know, they're not going to like make a radiation gun you can buy at fucking Academy.
well, I think the main thing is we haven't went against a superpower country yet.
yeah,
You know,
right.
like maybe
We
if
are
we
the
went
super-
against if we went against Russia or China, we'd bring out shit like that.
Maybe.
But
Well, I think
right
it is
now,
like part of like the Cold War thing, where it's like, oh, we have something and stuff.
I
but
honestly-
we're not gonna show it out.
yeah, that's why they don't show it, because if we show what we got, they know what we have. They
Yeah.
can defend against
That's
it.
like
It's
Batman. You're like giving Batman a gun.
Or
war strategies.
or
Not like a
I don't-
laser gun. So
So
let's
we're
have
all
laser
dead
gun.
then.
I really don't think that we would have used it anyway, because like, all it takes is that one soldier with it gets killed, and then the other, the other country's like, what is this? You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah,
Well,
if they're smart,
well, I mean,
then one
that-
guy would pick up the gun that's been decimating crowds and then take it back to his people.
Yeah, he's like,
But I mean, no,
If
I
he
mean,
can reach it.
technically that is a part of war, though. Like when we go to war with
Have
some
our
countries,
radiation gun,
we
have like a
leave our
self-destruct
weapons.
button.
If you guys didn't know it, we leave our weapons for
Yeah,
that
that's-
country to
that's-
use.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Well, what is it? I'm
Well,
pretty
I
sure
don't
like
think
the
we
United
would
States are also pushing
big
them not
weapons
be
like radiation guns or
dictator thing. You know?
So
Teslas.
it's like, yo, Johnson, did you grab your radiation gun? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
it's like, oh, it's cool, man. We just gave them, an equal footing.
So there's one thing that we see in like media punch, at least I have, where it's like the guns that don't work unless it's like fingerprint authorized by the person that's holding it and
Mhm.
shit. Do we have that? Like I feel like that's not too hard to make, you know?
Yeah, it
I
wouldn't
feel
be too
like
hard to make.
it's possible to make, but I feel like it's too expensive to make for war.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Right.
ma-
Well, it'd have to be like
massive
some
amounts of
high-end
them.
spec ops thing, you know what I mean?
Right.
Where it's like, well, all the crazy super gear. And they're like, ooh, let's grab this radiation gun. And like, grab it. It's like, oh, not DNA, blow up the radiation. You know?
Jesus.
Like, the radiation gun has a self-destruct. I feel like that'd be like
Yeah.
a perfect weapon, you know?
Oh, like a predator.
Yeah, you know, like, oh, you lose your radiation gun? You know, like, do,
Or-
boom, the radiation gun's
or
gonna
instead
explode
of,
in
like-
like an hour.
Instead of like
So pick it up.
exploding, like
It just emits radiation.
instead of exploding, it like shoots backwards.
Yeah.
Like they're like, yeah, fuck you.
Yeah.
It's like
he's like
his
throwing
body
heads
like
on
looks
his-
over, and it's like his face is like cooking.
Oh, God.
It's like shooting while he's getting cooked. So he's like,
Like, you can't
That's
let go of
horrible.
it. Everyone's just watching this dude just like cook
cook
himself.
himself to death.
Because I think we're still trying to like fully understand. Because I know that we've done tests on radiation to like make plants better and shit. Like we've done it to where we just put plants in a big old field and had it emitting radiation, and 80% of those plants like just like died, right? But there was like 4 or 5 of them that actually came out alive and stronger.
Yeah, we do a lot of radiation testing
See, I
on
feel like-
goats, everything.
I feel like radiation,
That's fucking
whenever
cool.
we finally get it, is gonna be
Animal
that mega.
efficacy.
Yeah, like
it's gonna
that.
save lives, that kind of shit, or like.
It is like yeah, right. It's like
like a-
ionizing radiation and shit. That's like power.
I feel like it's gonna be a powerful tool for us.
I mean, if we learn how to
we
use it right.
figure out how
Like
to use
nuclear
it. Yeah.
fission.
But we also have stuff.
Fusion.
What is it called? I wish I knew how it's called. Maybe I should have done research before I brought it. But like we are doing it raw, right? Like so.
Oh yeah,
so,
raw
okay.
off the top.
Straight
We
raw
did do
dog.
the thing where
You did me.
we like put all of our like really horrible devices and shit, like horrible radiation, where we're just gonna put them in holes and do like 400 languages where we're like writing down, don't go in here for like the future and shit. Because like that's what we do with radiation anyway. We bury radiation.
Toxic
We don't
waste
know what
and
to do.
stuff, yeah.
We don't know what to do with it.
Yeah,
and
we
that's
don't
what
know.
we do with all our radiation shit. We have like a big old. I thought it was like the death wall or something like that, but it's like not that. That's not what it's called.
Man, we just need to shoot
But-
that shit to outer space.
Dude.
That shit exists in outer
Yeah, there's
space.
a ton of.
That's what I'm saying. Fucking send it out there. We don't need it on
Yeah.
Earth.
We like shot out in space and like 100 years later, aliens come back. They're like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What,
My kid's dead!
You gonna pollute our ozone because you don't want to fucking save yours?
Like wherever we shoot is just like the perfect straight lines. It's
Like,
alien thing.
like that,
Like, what the fuck,
we're
dude?
going to get to that point eventually because we're going to run out of room for garbage, so we're going to
It's
start
like that
shooting.
Futurama, just
Yeah.
Futurama episode where you shoot a big old ball of
Yeah, for
junk into
1,000
space.
years they just shoot
Yeah.
their trash into
I mean,
space and it comes
look-
back as
Look
a
how
Yeah.
much space is in space.
Right.
Look how much room we got on the Earth.
I mean, it's
We can take some shit and throw
if
out
you go by
there.
the Big Bang Theory,
until
Then
we
it is
piss
in
off
space.
some aliens like, yo,
Yeah, the aliens might get mad, but like environmentalists here will be happy. It's like, okay, get rid of our shit.
There's like.
We'll never see it again.
There's
oh,
like
dude,
that.
those are the perfect scapegoats. Aliens come down and be like, why is there a fucking toxic
Environmentalists-
waste rocket in my lake? And it's like, oh, these guys.
These guys right here.
These guys
done
that
it.
these guys that made the rockets.
All the government, all the environmentalists, all those people.
yeah, just leave me alone.
Not me, dude. I don't
let
want
me live in the woods.
It's like, we were gonna kill you, now we're just gonna probe your ass. It's
It's-
like, no!
It's like, nah, just kill me.
Yeah.
Just kill me. It's like, dude, all. It's like,
we,
look,
we,
man.
we like to do that double penetrative probes.
It's like let me
The
see the
DV probe.
you say it first. You're like, well, let me see the probe, I guess, and they're like, comes into like a lightsaber form. You're like, nah, I'll take the death.
It's like big bombs that shoot out and like spiral
Yeah.
out. You're like,
No, kill me.
You like see the alien like hit it and it's like, and you're like,
Yeah, I'll take the
and
probe.
he's like, and it's like, and it's like, oh, just kill me.
It's
like
well,
transforms into like 8 penises.
it's like, yeah, just kill me. It's like, it's like, well, we can't take a life without a good reason because, you know, we're not savages. And then you just punch one of them.
Like, ah, shoot him! Boom, boom, boom!
Suicide by alien.
Yeah, just imagine.
Hey,
Like,
that's a way to go.
imagine what an alien would be like if they come down here and they're all like got this all tech and it's like fucking just straight up hardcore, like gonna blow up your planet and you just punch it in the face and knock it out. Like they'll be like, oh, oh shit.
Well, like we did not prepare for hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah.
And it's just like, everybody on Earth, rush them!
Fuck, just like tackling aliens. Boom, boom,
And then,
boom!
like little kids and women all like. We
Like those-
conquer a whole alien.
Keep that shit on, dude.
Keep it up. I need tape.
We
Like Staples.
conquer a whole advanced alien society by just like beating them to death.
Yeah, with just like the most primitive thing available.
My head feels like it's cooking.
Yeah, mine does too.
I feel like I'm a shrimp on the bobby.
It's starting to heat up in here, which is weird. Like, I didn't feel it until now.
It's when his fucking hat came off, it got
Yeah.
hot.
Yeah.
But
They got
when
in
you
the
benched it, it got harder.
They told me to activate your suit.
We're double fucked now.
It's like he does that, and then like his like skin fell off, and he's an alien.
It's like when he takes it off, there's like the zipper on his forehead.
Dude, if he took it off, I'd be like,
Tommy
We
says
should be the
it's
shadow.
me. Rush him!
Russia!
I unzip my skin, I'm in a gimp suit. You're like,
It's like, wait, what? It's like, oh, this is the Spec Ops uniform.
so man, you know you don't have to like, cut your skin off to get in a gimp suit, right?
Yeah, that's how tight the gimp suit is, dude. It's my new skin.
It's like this is a literal gimp suit.
Right. It's like, it was a very painstaking procedure.
It's like his skin was the gimp suit.
No, see, okay, aliens. I think they'd be kind of freaked out by us.
Yeah.
I think so.
Well,
Yeah.
like,
Unless
there's no
they
saying.
made us.
Well, there's no saying that the aliens also haven't ran an intelligent life form yet.
Well, like
Oh,
if
yeah.
they came down and then it's like, yo,
Because our solar system.
they got militaries, they got
I mean,
people
that's
helping
what-
their planet, and then they see like the otaku people, and they're just like, oh, I don't want to touch that. And it's like there's humans down here that just like
But what if they're like ethical?
live with body pillows, you know?
Yeah.
Like what if they're like, yo, fuck this, I don't want this place.
What if they're like ethical, like moral grounds don't like match ours? They're like, you know, what if those aliens fuck their like alien children? You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's like perfectly fine.
Yeah, I mean, we
I mean,
wouldn't-
like biology.
we wouldn't know because
different,
we make the rules for us.
Yeah.
They make the rules for them.
Well, yeah, that's the thing is, you
but
know,
they're like, fuck
when-
yeah.
when
What if they look at
humans-
us and they're like, fucking weirdos, you know? They're like, they go over to the otakus and shit, and they're like, hey man, want this like $14 billion alien house? You know what I mean? Like, what if
That's
the
right.
aliens are otakus?
it's like, yeah, it's like this dude's pretty dope, and it's like the dude's got like his body pillow, and the alien's like, dude, like brings out his like sex robot. It's like, you want to trade, bro?
They're like, I want to visit your place. And they're
Yeah,
like,
just like,
yeah,
Hey,
dude,
can
come
you hand
on.
me a dude?
How fucking wild would it be if they like attacked us with gundams though? You know what I mean? Like, what if they had their super suits to go fucking nuke us?
I still think
That's
something-
like that we would lose.
I still personally think something's going on with like Tokyo. Like I believe that they have been working on like straight up real Gundam suits, and one day they're just gonna be like, "Oh, you want to go to war with us, USA? Bring out all these fucking Gundam suits that can do all this
Well,
crazy
right
shit."
now they're on our side, so.
Well, yeah, yeah.
Maybe
at
I
the
think
moment.
I think if anything they'd like leave us alone for a little bit. We'd be like, if they create Gundams and shit, we'd be like the fucking sheepdog at the end there.
I'm just
They're like, oh, you should go,
yeah,
you go
I think-
do it,
I
USA.
think just because we would
Yes.
like throw like 4 nukes at them.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah, honestly, like they create a Gundam that can like hover and shit. You know,
If-
it's like, all right, drop like 4 nukes.
Yeah, like they bring the Gundams over, wipe out like a coastline, and then we're just like, did you not learn last time?
See, that's why I'm saying that. What if they're like, okay,
That don't-
you did this to our people. You know, they actually took down their standing army after that happened.
Right.
But what if they recruited into some gigantic basements? They're like, all right, let's create some shit for next time.
Pacific
Right.
Rim shit. You know,
I
Yeah,
like
let's-
drop.
or
I think
like,
it'd be kinda-
let's create shit that can withstand that blast.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you know, we gonna be ready as soon as they launch something.
It's
Like
still-
all of Japan, just like boof, a big bubble dome that's
I think
impenetrable.
that it's a pretty too big of a risk for them, though. You know, I feel like okay, they create
If they're-
machines that can withstand it, but they can't withstand it. Just drop some nukes in their town. You know, I was like, all right, 200,000 people just. That's like what we did with Hiroshima and stuff. Anyway,
Right.
it's like fucking fucked up. It was horrible. You know.
Yeah, we're but at the same time, I mean, I get.
look what they did to us.
Yeah,
though.
yeah, no.
Yeah.
But the one difference though, they attacked our military.
Mm-hmm.
We attacked their everything.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
you know.
But I mean,
That's just such a
We did make the
almost
point.
Okay, that was
that's like
this is
we
a
almost
very.
had to, you know.
complicated thing though.
Also, we didn't
Because
have
like we
to.
kind of also had to decide between the lives of our soldiers if we were gonna go on actual. You know.
Right.
Like if we did that, that saved so many people on our side.
Mm.
That was that's a very complicated decision that luckily we didn't have to make that. You
Oh
know,
hell yeah.
that we weren't the people who had to make that decision.
Right.
You know, either the lives of thousands of innocent people or the lives of our own soldiers fighting this really dumb fight. You know,
Yeah.
In my personal opinion,
people who also want to go back home to their families.
if I was the president at the time, I wouldn't have had them bomb Hiroshima.
I would have had them bomb all of their military installations. I would have got all that info. But just all the women and children and innocent people, it was just too much.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there was
I
innocent
would've
people died in their attack too. You know.
I know, but mostly militant.
Yeah, it was a military attack.
Right, but that doesn't make them
primarily.
innocent.
No, it just
Because we weren't even like
just
attacking
makes-
their territory.
it just
Yeah.
makes it slightly
were-
better, I think. Like imagine if they just bombed
It's
New
not
York, New York.
Yeah, it's not respectful what that happened either. You know, but like, I get what Mark's saying. That's just like a lot of. I'm pretty sure it was mostly civilians that we killed with those bombs.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
a whole lot.
Well,
of
I mean,
soldiers.
Japan's this fucking
I mean,
big.
we said. I mean, it was a message, right? I mean, that's what I was saying.
That's
Like,
the
alright,
main
stop
point
this.
of it was.
Yo, yeah, don't fuck with us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that told
I
the
get it.
rest of the countries this is what happens.
Yeah. I mean, Pearl Harbor was like such a big thing. You know?
I still think to this day that kind of painted a slight target on our back though for one day.
Oh, I'm sure it did.
I mean, there might be some like
Yeah,
immortal
we-
Japanese dude who survived both bombs. yeah,
Yeah,
I know. That's what I'm
yeah.
saying. And he
Making
probably-
Gundams now.
I don't.
I get it. It's a complicated decision that like is just tough to make. You know,
Yeah.
it's really too hard to make. That
Right, and
decision.
I mean, after that, we became
bubbles
allies.
and
you know?
Gundam now.
I don't know. It just, fucking
They're gonna
aliens.
call out their secret weapon.
Japan has made contact with the aliens.
Oh, if there's
And
a
that's
civilization
inside.
that did, it would be them.
And that's why they're
There's
not
no
freaking
technology-
out. That's why they're
technologically
doing their own
advanced.
thing. Because
Yeah.
when the aliens come and wipe us out, they're going to leave Japan alone.
Yeah, I seen this thing like America, like
No,
USA. You know, we're just now moving into. Oh God.
No.
We're just now moving into like 4D stuff, maybe 5D. Japan's already in 8D. Like they're already. I know it sounds funny, but like they're already way beyond what we can
fourth
do.
dimensional chess. They're playing. We're still playing 2D chess. They're on
Yeah,
4D chess right now.
Yeah,
They're
They're
like,
like iron
alright,
chess.
USA can be our military. That's cool.
like I seen some cell phones. Y'all see their cell phones they got over there? Like the ones
I
that
was
look
like-
just like glass.
Mhm.
They just look like glass in the.
Yeah.
So advanced.
Yeah, that
dude.
shit's been around for like 20 years, though. Like
I know, but
glass
over
cell
there.
phones. Yeah,
Like
exactly.
they're just so advanced.
Mhm.
I'm jelly. Japan, y'all's awesome. Like y'all got the cool shit over
Yeah.
there.
Can you send me a phone?
Please.
I want a phone that turns into a Gundam waifu.
Sex robot.
Ah, dick.
Sex robot.
I brought it in there. We
Sex
figured out a way.
Whoa!
Aliens,
Sex Gundams! Time to do it! Goddamn. We are creating. No! Waifu sex Gundams! I want to.
I love them.
I love them. Wait, so we're not talking about aliens anymore, okay? Can we take these off, or is it just too dangerous?
As long as we stay away from government and aliens, I think
All right,
we
we
can
all take them off at the same time, so we don't kill each other, right? We all become sleeper agents or
3,
whatever.
2, 1, go.
No! We all
Okay.
turn to sleeper agents and start like seizuring.
We just all just mass stab each other, and it's like. Oh, shit. Oh god, it feels so good to be without that. Dude, that
Alright.
shit burns you up. I was cooking.
Waifu Gundams.
Dude, I'm just saying, if Japan made like actual
I do
Gundams,
seriously
I'm
want to go
switching
to Japan
sides.
though. Like we all need to go to Japan.
Yeah, that would be fun.
What the?
It's so awesome. What?
I was expecting like a little fruit pack.
Oh,
not
yeah,
like a.
yeah, you only get 3. Like, I've already went through 2.
Whoa, that big?
Really?
Oh, yeah.
No, that's what
They're
that's.
I mean,
fun-sized pouches.
I thought it would be like twice this size, like this big, man.
There ain't nothing fun about that.
No,
It's
it's
just
a
sad.
tea. It should be tea-sized pouches.
That's too intimate for fruit snacks.
But it's fun-sized. You can DP it.
I'm so
Anime.
Fuck, do you open these?
Gundam waifus.
Gundam waifus.
You like lost it all.
I fucking lost 2 from the get-go.
That was all of them.
I got one left.
But what are you even talking about? What are we gonna talk about when it comes to waifu Gundam? Like we just like say it.
How
Waifu
we
Gundam.
want. Fuck.
Yeah, just
What's your type?
What's my type? I like petite Gundams. I'll be honest.
Petite gun.
Yeah, petite Gundam.
Big old titty Gundams.
Yep, I want my guns to be thick. Thicker than a bowl of oatmeal.
Hey, I want the thick waist, but I want the skinny petite top.
Is this how we're like talking about
Mm.
waifu Gundams while also like telling people like the type that we're attracted to kind of thing? So that way we're not like,
Ladies taking applications.
yeah, pay attention.
Not I. Just throwing that out there. My wife might watch this.
That's what I was thinking. That's why I went silent. I was like, one day she might watch this. I love my wife.
I'm gonna zoom in where you're like.
Yeah, I know. I was
Put a
like,
question mark over your head. Oh god.
I'd love her more if she was a waifu Gundam. Okay. I'm kidding.
You're gonna come home and
I
she's
know,
gonna be
dude.
a waifu Gundam.
She's gonna watch just like 4 weeks from now or something.
Hey,
Just
let me
like
get a
check
DP, bro.
her. Gosh, boy.
Anyone in? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want them out, dude.
Dude, I'm burning up.
Why do they? This
This
doesn't
is a
open or
thick-ass
anything.
city,
Why
dude.
is it
No, yeah, you're just supposed to fucking.
so
That is
wild
cool
to
though.
me?
Or just pop it out the bottom.
Oh shit! Can you
Yeah.
hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
I
what
was
it's
cold,
called,
man.
okay.
Yeah, just like my mini fridge. Nah, you just wasn't smart.
Before everybody got here, I was freezing my ass
This
off.
wasn't smart.
Okay,
It's really hot in here.
it's really hard
It's-
to talk about a waifu Gundam.
Fucking
Like,
tin
there's
foil.
really not a conversation to
Yeah.
have.
Yeah, unless I think if you're like balls deep into that whole thing
Yeah.
as a
Alright,
whole.
fuck it.
If your balls deep in it,
Let's
your
talk
shit's
about
gonna hurt.
Gundams. What would be your ideal
Wait,
mech suit?
stop.
How about that?
Once I fuck the
I
car.
think wings are just badass though.
What do you guys think?
What?
I changed the topic from waifu Gundams to what would be your ideal mech suit?
Like creating our own, or like
Yeah, like if
because
there
like I
was-
like wings.
Straight up Wing Zero Gundam.
Yeah.
I love that.
You
shit.
know
I
nothing
like-
about Wing Zero.
I may not know much about Wing Zero, but he looks
he
badass.
He looks pretty.
and that
okay?
fucking and the wings instead of
I
just
do
flying
like
is
the wings.
additional armor.
Right. Yeah, the
That's
useless wings on the mech that do nothing, but
Yeah.
It's a shield.
they
bro.
don't even flap.
It's
bro.
additional armor though.
But are they like
They don't
blades?
flap.
Like use them? How cool
You can't say that it doesn't do anything because it shields damage.
It does.
I mean, just imagine
I just
you
like
got
wings
you
like
got a
cool.
Gundam with
Well,
no
it's
wings.
just yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, it's one of those things. It's like it's useful when it's a shield, but it's like it's just a scare tactic. Like if you're like the bad guy Gundams, like do, and you see
I don't know. I
like,
feel
one of
like
your
really
gun,
skilled,
like
you can,
one of your
use the
teammates
wings as,
explode,
like, a blinding
and then
thing.
like the fucking explosion, this Gundam with fucking wings comes out.
It's almost
No, I
on
think
the,
it's like,
it's
like-
almost on the level of seeing a fucking
Yeah, like you're
archangel
swinging around
come
your
down from
saber
heaven.
and shit.
Right.
Use the wings as like a blind spot type of thing, where they can't see
You
where your
can use
saber's
them as
going
a
or your
weapon,
gun.
just
It's like, oh, my gun's over here, here's the wings and shit, then boom, I stab you with the wings flapping around. Like,
See, my ideal mech suit
I
is
think
a quick motherfucker. Like
Yeah.
I'm talking like mobile.
Like if we're going like it's like what Gundam would be the most ideal, like I'd have to stick with my boy Heavy Arms, dude.
you just keep talking about heavy arms.
Cause he's the fucking best. You're all sitting there like, ooh, I got my wings, and
I like
I'm
wings.
just gonna
I
blow
like
you
the
the fuck
aesthetic
up.
of wings.
Heavy arms does have about 30,000 ammo.
Yeah.
I mean, they're cool. It's cool.
It'd be really hard to miss with heavy
Oh,
arms.
that was a good idea, putting that on him. Oh, we should have made him his own.
Give them all all the
He got me
Spider-Man
entitled.
Yeah.
statues and another skull. Next time we talk about aliens,
We'll
we'll
put him
make
on
sure
it.
we'll make sure they're all. But no, I mean, ideal mech would obviously be something that I could be in land, water, air, space.
Like a transformer?
Not even that.
Or
Just
just like,
something like
that it can like submerge itself in water and
Yeah.
not be fucked up. Or just like swim and shit.
For me,
no, just like I can like boost like how they boost through the air and fly and
Yeah.
stuff. I can do this shit underwater too.
Propellers.
Yeah, for me, my boy Exia or my boy Barbados.
Barbados is a good
Barbados is just like.
one. Dude,
Barbados.
I
I
fuck Barbados.
think Unicorn Gundam's dope though.
Unicorns.
Oh, that one is fucking.
I used
Because
to play
he's
this
like,
game
you
called
know-
Gundam Warriors. That's who I'd always play as.
What about the Banshee? Have you seen the Banshee?
Yeah, I like the Banshee.
He has that big ass fucking
Mhm.
dragon claw. looking
Yeah.
thing. But I like the Shenlong Gundam. It's the OG, man.
Yeah, Shenlong's that retractable arm, man.
That
It's just-
shoots fire. Put
Yeah,
a flamethrower on top of that.
Shit's dope, dude.
This just got me. This is making me want to watch Gundam though.
I know, right?
Makes me want to build them. Which
Yeah.
on my channel, I'm Wello, yo. You gonna see Gundam builds.
It's gonna be
Shameless plug
small
again, fuck
Gundams.
y'all. I'm gonna plug it every time.
They spend like 30
Dude,
seconds.
like, yeah,
popping
for
up
real,
on
like-
Instagram or Facebook.
yeah. Follow me here.
Yeah,
Which
like,
I mean, that's what
you
we
gotta
should
have, like,
do. At the end of
elevator
our
music
video,
playing,
we should
like-
have our separate social media accounts.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
That way people...
Twitch.tv.
Go search it.
It's like not there.
Yeah, exactly.
It's there, but I don't have no videos. Coming soon.
That's it, right, Mossy? That's what we'll do, man. We'll do like a tag team stream of just Gundam builds.
Yeah, all of them. Now
That'd
it'd be
be
a
hot.
quad team because all of us are doing it,
I
right?
really want to.
Well, as long as Zeke's
I
still
was wanting to
here.
go to Hobbit. Yeah, if I'm still existing.
Like, I thought of a t-shirt where it's just a black shirt and it says Zeke, question mark.
Yeah.
You're gone.
Who is he? Just have a picture of Zeke and just say, who is he?
Yeah, who is he? Bam.
Please do not.
Yes, please give Hero a fucking... Everybody come up with an origin story for Hero.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna delete everything.
Put
I'm
it
not.
in the comments.
I never existed.
The best one to get shouted out.
Yeah, the best
Oh, yeah.
one will get put on his Instagram.
Yeah.
As his bio.
I will live that life. I'll begin living that life.
I am your clay, mold me as you wish.
Mold me as you wish.
It's like, I want you
I'm
to
gonna be like a hot bareback, like cowboy dad or something like that. That's my life.
It's hard.
Sorry,
It's hard
sorry.
out on the cattle ranch.
Like, I'm fucking dudes. Shit, goddamn.
Dude, that's my carpet.
I know.
I'm like,
I'm sorry.
cover.
I need a rag.
That's
You should have
it.
brought fucking
I'm putting it in
rags.
the comment section. Tell me if he needs to shampoo my carpet.
It's funny. It's funny. The last thing you said right when he's supposed to. Yeah, I'm zooming in on that.
I'm fucking dudes.
Oh god.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, man.
Right when he said, I was like, where'd that come from? That was so deep down inside.
No, bareback. I said cowboy bareback dad.
Oh.
Dude, that sounds crazy.
Wow, you guys, do you not know what bareback meant?
There's two things that it means.
No, I mean like actual bareback.
Oh, like
You know,
horses.
Yeah, no,
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 no.
like bareback.
I'm taking the bareback, alright? That's what I mean.
Raw dog bareback.
Yeah, I meant the gay, like the bareback.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought.
Okay.
It's like that's what we were talking
You guys
about.
just
the whole
not
time.
a. Okay, well, I guess it could have meant the other thing. I don't know. I wasn't thinking about it. I was thinking about, like, you know, like bareback.
We get it. We get it.
Why you keep looking at me? when
We
you say it?
Because you
We
know what
don't-
he was.
we
You know
don't
what he was
want-
like, there's two things. It's like, no, I mean like
It's
this.
like that point where we're all like, I don't want to think about it. And he's like, bareback.
Bareback, guys.
You know, let me
Scrap
paint a
that
picture.
last- scrap that last
Bareback.
idea. Now where is he? Bareback.
I'm just being bareback.
Oh shit.
Oh, that was good.
Put him in some Daisy Duke booty
You know, I
shorts.
like don't remember the movie name now, but that was like what I was thinking of. What is it?
You talking about the gay cowboy one?
Yeah,
Yeah, Brokeback.
Brokeback.
Brokeback
Yeah.
Mountain.
Bareback.
Bareback cowboy.
Yeah, like
dad.
cowboy.
Like, come on.
But like bareback
What
is
kind of
bareback.
fucking name for a movie is that? Like,
Brokeback
he
Mountain.
straight up wanted to make a porn.
Yeah,
Brokeback
Brokeback.
Mountain.
with
Yeah.
with Heath Ledger and Jake Gyllenhaal. I mean, the two
Man,
hottest guys
wouldn't.
on Earth.
Surprised it ain't called Stir Them Guts, son.
Stir them guts, son.
I was just screaming about bareback and that fucking grossed me out.
This move I call the Fudge Packer 5000.
The fudge pack.
Oh god.
Ugh. I need a break.
Wow.
Shit just got
Went off the rails, dude.
We went from aliens to this, and I don't fucking know how.
To bareback.
Cowboy.
No, you guys
You're
wanted.
fun.
I just brought up Cowboys being barebacked, alright? What is what's so crazy about that? It's 2020. What?
Dude.
Oh,
Man.
yeah.
Okay.
Someone check him for a microchip.
Cut that up. Cut that up.
Oh,
Yeah, I
shit.
get it.
Oh god.
I've been found.
SOS! Oh, shit. Okay.
What
Wow.
time is it?
5 more minutes, boys.
5 more minutes.
5 mo.
So,
So, aliens, I'm just gonna say it. They visited us once and that was it. They're like, I'm gonna go fuck that monkey. And then that's how humans are made.
I think they're on their way back right now.
Yeah, from Nibiru.
I'll be like 80 something. They show up.
I love how, like, you know about it too. Like, this jackass didn't
I
know
don't
what
know.
Roswell was.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, I'm all into the Anunnaki and Nibiru and all that stuff.
Dude, the shit about the Anunnaki, that shit's
Yeah, like
wild,
maybe
but
they
it
created
makes
us to mine the gold and do all their work and everything, and how they're on an elliptical orbit with us, and they come back every so often to.
Right. Well, because I mean that's like every cave painting from thousands of civilizations.
Yeah.
Little people, Anunnaki, stars and ships in the sky.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm all about it. That's why I got a tattoo right there. There's Nibiru. And we'll know when it's coming because it'll look like it has wings and a gigantic planet heading towards our planet. So we'll know if it does happen.
Oh, is that what they say it looks like?
Yeah, it's supposed to look like that. It's a planet and you can see it trailing, and that's why it has the wings on every single Nibiru, fucking everything that was made.
Oh, that's pretty cool. But did you? There was
I'm zooming in on that.
Yeah. No, it reminded me. There's footage of like a telescope up in space, and you see what looks like big fucking wings flapping, and they're like, that was just like some stuff getting in front of the star and making it seem like something was flapping in space.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, nah.
That reminds me, I seen something just like that we recorded.
They said
there was one called God's Hand, and it looked like a hand was literally in the space.
Yeah.
That shit's
I've
crazy.
seen that too.
Bro, that
Yeah,
sounds
but
wild.
what they said was that it was like the light from the sun that was nearby, and like the type of planet or asteroid, the thing had like a weird shape. It was almost oblong, and it was just rotating a weird way.
Is there a video of it?
Yeah, because it was shaped like this, so when it was like this, boom, the light was out and it looked like the dark was down, and then it would flip and it would reverse.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what they said. It was just the thing moving in front of
And
the
they
light.
probably also just brush it off like it's that one thing.
Well, yeah,
I forgot what it's called, but humans see human characteristics in the world. Like when you look at a cloud, like they dismiss a lot of stuff with that.
Right, and that's a legit thing.
Which I'll put it up right here. This is what it's called.
Yeah, that's
Bam.
Are you gonna put it in between your hands, or
Yeah, it's gonna be like bam right there.
you gonna do it again since you did it that time?
Shit, it's in there twice, so they definitely seen it.
Right. It was like bam, this is it, and then you're like,
You missed
In
it.
your
the
hands,
first
I'm
you
putting
time.
gotta do it again.
In your hands, I'm putting a bareback.
God damn it! I did it twice.
Oh god.
But yeah, but
What's
that
the
shit's...
definition of bareback? Hey,
I may not do that to you.
I was about to say it will be a 3-man
Actor
podcast
for the
now.
next
Yeah.
Yeah, Brokeback Mountain, the sequel.
Shut up!
Raw Dog Valley.
Hey, if they rate my story, dude. That's what it is. That's what it is. You know. What we were
I'll
just
live it.
talking about. I'll live it. I will live
Guess
it.
I'll do it.
My wife will be a
Where we
man.
at?
Got to be.
Alright, I mean shit, it's about that time.
Oh no.
All right,
Wait,
well, podcast number 4. It's over. So,
What did we learn today? Were they here?
Aliens are real, for sure. Just
Yeah, everyone
automatic.
We learned a lot
Aliens
about
real?
you today.
Yes.
Right, we learned a lot about you.
Will I one day maybe be a cowboy bareback dad?
Maybe.
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 We'll let y'all decide.
Yes. There's no maybe about it.
Ancient astronauts theorists say yes.
Oh, now you gotta do like the old, like the fucking Pokemon. Who's that Pokemon? Pow.
We gotta do a photo shoot. I gotta get jacked now. Give me like 3 months. I gotta gain like 30 pounds of muscle
Time to
and
go
then
to the
wear like a wear like a lace tie with the cowboy.
Well,
Oh, it's so fucking dumb. This is so dumb. I'm not. This is so dumb. Where are we at right now?
We're signing off.
Yeah.
so as always, stay sexy, bitches.
So sexy.